All right, welcome everybody. This is the two-parter. I just cut my hair. If you want to see that video, so go have a look at the previous video. This is the final result. I didn't do much more with the scissors than what you saw. I basically did 90+% of the haircut just by feel and looking in the mirror. I'm happy with the result. I mean, perfection is not the key. It's better than it was. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna know I cut my own hair except for me and those of you in this secret cabal of mine. I've got the brush soaking in the hot water here. I couldn't find my normal bowl that I use for my shaving foam. So this one here is good. Any bowl that's kind of round bottomed, I know this has a little flat area, but it's basically round bottomed. There's about a tablespoon of water in here. I can add more water. Use some of this foam. This is good. So I'm going to whip this up. I'm going to turn it from gel into a foam. I'm fomenting it. This is what foment means, to stir up. You can think of when a propeller stirs up the water and creates a lot of bubbles, or if you're fomenting something, you hear that word figuratively a lot. Fomenting trouble. You're stirring something up, you're whipping it up, you're frothing it up, you're, turned into a foam. Aerating it, getting some air mixed in there, nice thick foam. I'm happy with this. So as you can tell by the redness of my face, I've already had the hot towel on there soaking my face. I'm going to reheat it. This towel is nice, it's nice and big. I'm going to get some hot water on there again because I'm ready to shave. And I'm just going to put this on, cover it up. Now this is more of a demo. When you actually do that, you're going to want to use it as hot as you can bear it for, 40 seconds to a minute, as long as you want. You want this foam to stick to the brush, and you can massage it in or you can just wipe it on. I'm just going to wipe it on. Nice foam. I recommend, if you haven't used one of these shaving brushes, they're great. Makes me feel like a old school Wild West barber. I kind of feel like Vincent Price in that movie where he's the last man on the planet fighting these kind of zombie type characters. What's that called? Can't remember. Look it up. It's basically what that Omega Man was based on, and Will Smith made a movie about it as well, where he's got all these zombies coming after him. All right, that's lovely. I'm going to leave that, oh look, it looks like a seagull got me. I'm going to leave this on for a little while, let the chemicals in that foam do their magic. And if you remember my last shaving video, I put a new blade on for the new year. So this is going to be my second shave with this new blade. Now remember, what we're going to do, we're going to get a nice solid contact with the razor and nice long strokes. We're not going to use any force. Just a simple pinch. This is going to stabilize, let the blade do the work. It's going to sound like I'm using pressure, but very, very little pressure. It sounds that way because the hairs are being cut. You're going to do 2 or 3 passes, depending. We're shaving with the grain of the hair, and our last pass, we will go super gentle against the grain. We don't want to agitate, we don't want to cut ourselves, we don't want to get any ingrown hairs or pimples or anything like that, so we're going to shave with the grain very gently. let the blade do the work. Sounds very scrapey, but really it's very gentle. I remember when I was young, I'd watch my father shave, and it sounded like he was really raking his face. So when I started shaving, that was a mistake I made, and I applied way too much pressure. And as a result, I used to cut myself quite a bit. Because oftentimes how we perceive things is not how they actually are. How things look and how things are in actuality, often very different. Notice I did the puffing of the cheek technique, also known as the chipmunk. Alright, lovely. Do my mustache area. Now, whether you're a man who's raised by a single mother and hasn't had a positive role model to show you how to shave, or if you're a woman who, for one reason or another, needs to shave, I've had a nice woman contact me and thank me for my shaving videos. I really appreciate that. Or if you just like to watch me shave, enjoy. If you learn something, let me know. My shaving videos are my most popular videos. So thank you for that. Alright, now I'm going to wipe the skin up. This solves two problems. I can feel stubble, and it also brings the area over the bone. Allows me to feel areas I've missed. This video is getting a little long, so I'm going to speed it up a bit. Get some more of this foam. We'll do a second pass. Still some foam in here. This bowl is too big. If you're doing this, don't use a bowl this big. If you notice, the bowl I usually use is much smaller, but I don't know what happened to it. Somebody probably came in and made off with it. Pyrex, the brand I often forget about. Pyrex company was a great company. Made this glass that was basically indestructible, but people would buy it for cookware. But the company almost went out of business because once people bought it, they didn't have to replace it because it lasts forever. And what saved the company was the American railway system that used it to cover the lights on the railway. And I'm sure it's used in all other areas now, but that's what Pyrex, one of the great inventions in the 50s, I believe it was invented. Would have been a shame if this company went under. But for some reason, I often find it hard to remember the name Pyrex. Now, if you listen, you can hear it's a totally different sound shaving now with most of the hair gone. The blade makes almost no noise. But when I go against the grain, it's going to get loud again. Almost no pressure, very, very gentle. This video is getting long, I'm going to speed it up a bit. So this is my nail grooming video part 2. How to cut your hair is part 1. So I went from mountain man to civilized man, or from caveman to not so caveman. I got a little bit of this cream left. I don't really need it, but since it's here, I'll use it. And we're going to go against the grain. I think Bob Seger wrote a song about going against something. Against the whatever. There's an urban legend that he was actually talking about shaving when he wrote that song. I know that this is a urban legend because I started it. Anyway, that's an old joke about the guy who said he started a rumor. I have to look that up. Okay, so we're going against the grain. Half as much pressure as we just used. And from the sound, you can tell that I'm cutting something. I'm pulling the skin down with my fingers. Make it taut. So if you look at the beginning of the first video, you see that I look pretty scruffy. And after this, they'll be putting me on the cover of GQ magazine. Oh, this video is getting long, so sounds crunchy. Wow. Lots of hair. Oh, a few little droplets of blood on my mustache area because I've been rushing. Just to ease up on the pressure. Remember, perfection is not the goal, just to improve. All right, let's have a look before this video gets too long. Dry off the blade, lay that aside, and let's do a rinse, power rinse. Great reveal coming up. Oh. I got a bad case of shaving cream here. All right, let's towel off. Try to get that shaving cream on my ear. Okay. Ooh. Smooth. Wow. What a fantastic job. I will give that a 9 out of 10, and lo and behold, I look 9 years younger. Anyway, thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Look at that. I'm ready for GQ magazine. So, hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, you're somebody's favorite person out there, probably mine. Who loves you, baby? This guy. Anyway, till next time, love you, and talk to you later. Take care. Bye now.